What's good, everyone? It's your Don Loneston. I'm giving you commentary over Forza 5. Now, this is a game that, if you get an Xbox One, I feel like you must get this game. At least if you get it this first quarter or two, this is a game that you definitely want to have on your shelf. The game was well designed and all the cars are beautiful, hands down. I mean, you can easily see that, especially in this trailer that's about to show. Look at the detail that they put in these cars. I mean, really, that is amazing, especially when you think about the time back then where you used to get all crunk and happy and show people off your cars and test drive on PlayStation 1 to now. Like, look at the amount of details on these cars. It's just crazy. And I definitely decided to get this game because I'm trying to get back into racers. I kind of fell off. I used to be on it big time when I was younger. When I was a little kid, I used to love cars. Used to have model cars. Used to make model cars. Used to always know the new cars that's coming out, have the calendars and everything. Then it kind of fell off when I got older because, I mean, there's not so much you can do. I mean, you're not going to be able to get any of these cars unless you become a billionaire anytime soon. But, it's still good to look at. And I still appreciate looking at these cars and knowing about them and seeing their beauty. I mean, this right here, this is just straight eye candy, for car enthusiasts. And you don't even have to be a car enthusiast to appreciate the level of detail these cars are. And, these 1%ers, they actually get to keep these in their garage and, get to show them off. It's the privilege of being rich and all, when definitely you could probably, or most likely, put your money into something that's way more important in the world than a $1.5 million car. But it's still, beauty. It's still craft. It's still an art. And, I had to show you guys that. For me, that's that car right there. The McLaren P1 is gorgeous. I mean, when I was younger, my favorite one was the F1, of course. You got to go back to the classic. But, they stepped it up. I'm finally glad to see that they have another car out that's pretty nice to look at. And, it is what it is. This is the main menu. And I'm going to show you one car. If I can get this car in my lifetime, this is the old school car of choice for me. The 1969 Dodge Charger. Definitely got to get that girl one day. I will try. Maybe, restore it. Try to make it over again. Hopefully one day I have the money to do that, but I'll definitely get that. This car I want to show you right now is called the LaFerrari. It is basically a new car that came out this year, or was announced this year. And I just want to show y'all a little bit about it. It's a gorgeous car as well. And, Ferrari always makes great performance cars, but I'll let her kind of tell you a little bit more about this car than I can.
A Ferrari is built for one purpose: performance. The gold standard of high-end machines, Ferrari has been the dominant force in racing for the last 80 years. Their founder, Enzo Ferrari, used to live above his workshop so he could constantly improve on his cars. Enzo Ferrari's flair for the dramatic lives on as well, with each race car emblazoned in trademark Ferrari red. The Ferrari team owns most of the major Formula One racing records, but their winning ways extend beyond the track. Their bold looks and winning history have made Ferrari the most powerful brand in the world, ahead of corporate juggernauts like Apple and Samsung. This potent combination of success and style has also made owning a Ferrari the ultimate dream for racing fans across the globe.
I really love how they do the presentation of these cars. Most people were kind of upset when Forza came out with only like a little bit over 200 cars, and I mean that's still a lot of cars, but for a racing game of this caliber, most people are like, hey, 200 cars is nothing, and that's understood. You want to have more cars, but the level of detail that they put in each car is unprecedented. I mean, most games have not went that far into commentary for each car, for each track. I mean, the ins and out of the car fully. I mean, you can show, look at this, I'm adding like a spoiler just so you can see the difference. You can add a light, of course, the rims and stuff like that. Depending on what car you get, depends on how much customization you can do, because, the supercar is already fully customized. It's not really much more you can do to that. But you could go in here and customize a lot. And I think, for 200, I think it's fine. And plus, they're gonna be dropping more cars. Of course, unfortunately, you have to pay for them, but you can see that they actually working real hard to show you everything. And here's just a couple of other colors that I want to show you guys. They're the special colors. Some of them are pretty nice, showing just a matte red right now. Green if that's what you into. And this actually isn't bad. This little two-tone. I'll take straight black, but that's just me. And these crazy colors that I'll never put on a supercar. But if that's what you want. Now chrome, I think that mess would be honestly illegal to drive on the streets. Don't want to blind somebody. And then they even got wood, so you can give your car that wood look to make it seem like it was made of wood or sheet metal, diamond plate. It's up to you. I mean, for me, I'll keep it classic right now and just keep it at the Ferrari red. It's so famous at that. You just got to keep it at the Ferrari red. Otherwise, I'll probably try different other colors later. I'll be doing a customization video a little later and trying to see what I could do design-wise for these cars. Right now, I just want to open up the door, and that's crazy how that door opens up like that. It's pretty nice. And I love how you can just sit in the car. It just lets you sit in. And there you get to hear it as well. I'm sitting there looking at the dashboard. It sounds, it's a beautiful sounding car. If you hear that down the street, you definitely turn your head. Opening up the car, doors, showing you the interior. I mean, it's well done. And we got the paddles on the steering wheel, and this is something new for this car as well. I believe is the fact that it has a flat bottom to the steering wheel and a top, when most cars usually only have a flat bottom for like these luxury sports cars. Of course, ours, have like the traditional circular steering wheel, but for the race cars, you normally get it a little bit different. And so I'm getting out the car, still kind of amazed at how much detail they put into these cars inside and out. And showing us some little highlights. I went -2 miles in this car. It's crazy. Let me see if I can do this though, like her. LaFerrari, the new limited edition special series car, the Ferrari family, announced at this year's 2013 Geneva Motor Show. It is the predecessor of the famed Ferrari Enzo. This hybrid supercar features 800 horsepower, 6.3-liter V12 engine, supplemented by a lot of other numbers and features you probably know nothing about. Only 500 have been produced, and they carry a price tag that's irrelevant to your budget and are currently sold out. LaFerrari, another strong addition to the Ferrari family, and one of many that you'll only get to experience on the video game. So again, I was just tripping, man. I was just trying to see how it will sound with me, deep voice, not this little nice lady trying to tell you about a supercar. But I'm just tripping, just acting up. The next video I'll be showing you guys here will be me doing a race with this car, so you can kind of see the scenery and see how how graphically they even did the scene perfect with the cars that they have. So not only did they put the detail into these cars, they also put it onto the tracks as well. So I appreciate y'all for checking out my video. Make sure to subscribe, like, follow all of our social networks, and I'll catch up with you later. This is your D.O.N out. Deuce.